we can start with round 1. It's gonna be great.
I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO, though.
Oh, is it an MMO?
I believe it. I believe Final Fantasy 14 is the MMO.
Do you have to play like all the games to understand what happens?
Not at all. They're completely disconnected. You can play any of them in any order.
Oh, cool.
They
They're recurring characters, though, right?
No, not like if you go from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 2, there will be no recurring characters. That's like one of the draws of the series. Oh my god! What was that?
Oh my jeez.
Like, generally they also have like relatively different systems.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, sometimes you get stuff like Final Fantasy 7 2 or something like that. That's a direct sequel or whatever.
Yeah.
Although, no, it's Final Fantasy 10 2 or Final Fantasy 13 2 or whatever you want. But if you go from Final Fantasy 13 to Final Fantasy 12, it's a completely different set of characters.
Oh, okay.
The difference between Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy 13 is like absolutely ridiculous. Completely different story tone, completely different character designs.
Yeah.
Battle system is completely different as well. It's crazy.
Oh my god. I wanted this to be the next, like, the new next fastest match kind of thing. But the likelihood of that happening is probably quite slim.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
What a down smash. It looks like Marth was just toying with him though, as here comes the ending.
Jeez. Don't play 13 because it was trash. They had 3 games of Final Fantasy 13, 2, 3, right?
There was like Final Fantasy 13 2, Final Fantasy like Lightning Returns.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't really. I thought Lightning was a cool character, but just way too. No, cool character from the premise of like what she could actually do physically, but she was so boring. Like the gunblade and the jumping around and the being like this crazy, like acrobatic, sword fighting, gun using person. That was kind of cool.
Was she the cool?
It was fun to watch her fight, but
the
like
cool agile guy.
Yeah, she's Cloud Strife in female form.
Oh, okay. Is Cloud the cool agile?
I don't know, but he carries around a massive sword and he has like such a whiny personality.
Oh, is he whiny?
Oh, he was whiny. Now he's just stoic.
Stoic. Wait, how has he changed if he doesn't recur? Like he's a recurring character.
Over the course of his game.
Oh, okay. So he starts off a whiny little bitch and becomes less.
Not so much whiny.
Okay. Maybe I will play it. Intentionally characterized as fat and emotionless. Why on earth would you do that?
I have no idea.
I feel like if you want, like,
and then they want to make it seem like she cares about her sister, but she's like, no, Sarah, why? Sarah, no.
Man,
I'm
Sarah.
doing this for Sarah. And then Sarah had her own game, which was what, Final Fantasy 13, whatever. Fuck. I don't know.
Oh, man, this is just brutal.
Oh, look, he's got his Smash Ball ready. Everyone raise your Smash Ball.
How often can he use that?
What?
Sorry, how long can you hold on to a Smash Ball?
Infinitely.
Really?
Until you get it knocked out of you or you use it, you have it.
How does the knockout work?
If you take a certain amount of damage, there's a chance of it getting knocked out of you. But you can get knocked off the screen, like launched to death without it getting knocked out of you.
Yeah.
So it's got an element of randomness to it.
Okay.
But sometimes you'll just get jabbed and it'll get knocked out of you.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely a higher percentage of this.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've kind of like never really been massive into RPGs. Like,
I really enjoy them, but the only Final Fantasy I ever played to completion because I was too young to get into the rest was Final Fantasy 12. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But that oh my god, that game took a while and had some really mean things in it. Like, for example, there's this weapon called the Zodiac Spear. It's literally the best, like, max attack, best well, you know, best weapon in the game, debatably. And if you open specific chests in the game, you can no longer get it.
Oh,
And those
wow.
chests include one that is like outside, you know, like literally one of the starting areas.
Oh, that sucks.
So you're like, oh, I want 500 gold, and you get your 500 gil, and then bam.
You lose out on the best fucking weapon in the game. This sucks.
And there's absolutely no indication that's gonna happen. So that's Marth 2, Fox, none, coming into the third match of this best of 5. So here we go. I mean, yeah, you know what game I like, made by Square Enix. It's a Japanese RPG recently. It's Bravely Default. That was fun. I like that. That had a really fun system where you could like spend future turns, or like every turn you spent defending, you saved up a point, and you could spend 4 turns at once.
Okay.
In a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
So that could be quite strong.
That's actually quite a cool system. I like that.
Yeah. They also had this really weird thing where you could take a turn whenever,
Yeah.
but it was this thing you had to buy, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I felt like taking a turn whenever was kind of cheating, so I never did it, but like, you could pay for more if the game was too hard. The game wasn't that hard. It had a damage cap, so once you found a combo that hit the damage cap without hurting your guys, you were kind of good.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of been always very on the fence about those sorts of things. Like, I like RPGs, but I like kind of the casual sort of RPGs, you know what I mean? Like, I love Deus Ex and I like the Bethesda things, but as soon as you start getting into like turn-based and...
How'd you feel about Fable, like the first Fable?
I actually really like Fable. Yeah, I really liked it. How about you?
I enjoyed it, but I played Fable 2 first, so I quite enjoyed playing Fable 2.
Yeah.
But then I played, Fable 1, and I was like, this is significantly more fun to actually, like, level up in.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm glad I played Fable 2 first, because I did enjoy that experience, but I wouldn't have if I had played the original Fable first.
Yeah, see, I did, actually. Contrary to what, like, a lot of people were saying about the game, I really quite enjoyed Fable 2, but I think that was because I was young enough that I just really didn't give a shit, and it was a new game, and I just like played the shit out of it.
Yeah. The sequel to Bravely Default came out recently, called Bravely Second, which is what the time freezing mechanic is called. Wow, Fox actually took a round.
That's not good.
Things are looking up for Fox McCloud.
Well, I mean, that is the first round he's ever won.
Yeah, it is actually the first round he's ever won.
That in itself is impressive. Yeah, no, that actually does feel kind of shitty that Square Enix doesn't get many people coming to their panels. I feel sorry for them. Poor Square Enix. Poor Square Enix. Poor Square Enix.
I really like Bravely Default. And I want to get the second one at some point soon. It's only $70 bucks. Only $70, yeah.
I think I want to possibly look into getting the Division. Possibly. I'm not a massive fan of looter shooters, and I'm a bit skeptical because from what I've seen of the game so far.
It's an RPG, like.
But it's not an RPG.
It's straight up a like.
It's fucking Borderlands, but in like New York City.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's also an MMO. So.
I don't like MMOs that much, to be honest. I wouldn't really play it for that.
You get the loot drop of an MMO.
I don't know. I just kind of want to play it because it looks awesome, and the city looks really nicely fleshed out.
Yeah. Destruction looks really cool too.
Yeah.
It looks like a really fun
game.
It would have been interesting if they included a mode where like you could just play like a normal shooter, like no leveling. Yeah,
I think it would have been better like that. There was actually a video Total Biscuit did recently of talking about that sort of thing. He was saying how he couldn't suspend his sort of disbelief of the whole.
Yeah, like guys in hoodies taking dozens of bullets to die.
Yeah.
Shot in the head.
And also the fact that they didn't make the most of the setting at all, which is really, like, it's a cool setting, but all they kind of did was go from point A to point B and shoot everybody in the face kind of thing. And you don't even get to talk to the NPCs. Like, you have to, like, scan them to find out what they want and all that sort of stuff.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I feel like I would have liked...
That kind of game is, like, based, like, its cover and its stuff looks really good, but I always get really frustrated in shooters when there's like just this one enemy that kills you in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's not multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like you can't even be exposed for a second. It's got these inhuman reactions. Yeah.
That was the main thing I didn't like about Destiny, was it just like every main big enemy would just kill you immediately, and they also took like 7,000 hits, so I stopped playing it basically.
I still need to finish some of the RPGs I have lying around as well. Oh, wow. Marth wins.
Thank goodness.
And I still want to get more RPGs. I'm looking at getting Dragon's Dogma.
Oh yeah, I do kind of want that.
It's like $20 on G2A if you, not that we support that kind of thing.
No, don't go G2A, buy things legit.
But
So
yeah, no, it's only $40 on Steam, so it's not bad.